Good day, everyone. I am Mabaso from BSED 3B, a third-year student at St. Cecilia's College, Cebu, Incorporated. And today, I am going to answer 4 questions coming from the story The Quarrel Between East and West Bachelors by Rudimoda Mamitoa Saber. The first question is, what caused the quarrel between East and West Bachelor? The quarrel between East and West Bachelor arose when they disagreed on how to divide the produce from their shared farm. Each bachelor believed that they deserved to have a larger share because they perceived their own hardship and sacrifices to be greater than those of their companion. Specifically, they argued over who suffered more from the harsh sun while working the fields. The East Bachelor claimed that his neck and back were burned by the sun during that day, while the West Bachelor argued that his face, chest, stomach were also affected, or equally affected. This disagreement escalated into a quarrel that required intervention from wise judge to resolve. So the second question is, why did they have to resort to a judge? They had to resort to a judge because they were unable to reach a resolution on their own. Despite their initial agreement to share equally in the farm's expenses and produce, their differing perceptions of their own, one sacrifice led to a deadlock in their negotiations. Unable to settle the dispute themselves, they sought the interventions of wise judges to impartially assess their claims and make a fair decisions. The third question is, what sort of advice did the judges give? The judges advised the 2 bachelor farmers to fulfill the original agreement to share the produce equally. They pointed out that there was no real cause for trouble or disagreement since both parties had agreed to work equally on the farm, contribute equally to expenses, and share the produce equally. Essentially, the judges reminded them of the importance of honoring their initial agreement and cooperating harmoniously. The fourth question is, was the decision of the judges in favor of the West Bachelor fair? Why or why not? The decision of the judges favored the West Bachelor, as they determined that his suffering from sunburn on his face, chest, and stomach was greater than the East Bachelor's suffering on his back. However, whether this decision was fair could be debated. While the judges considered physical suffering as a factor in determining the division of produce, some might argue that it's not necessarily equatable to base the distribution solely on physical discomfort. Fairness could also be evaluated based on other factors such as the actual contributions each bachelor made to farm success, their initial agreement to share equally, and the principle of fairness in division. Therefore, while the decision favored one bachelor, its fairness might be subjective and open to interpretation.